Welcome back, everybody. It is the Nerdcore live show number 272 on a wonderful Sunday night here. As always, is Nerd Chicana here to host the show. That's my wonderful co-host, Brad.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Sunday,
Wonderful,
Sunday,
wonderful.
Sunday.
Yes, sir. And the Stream Element spot was running early today. Huh.
Yeah, bro. I wonder why, man.
Yeah,
They
I
just
wonder why.
showed up.
Wonder if
Yeah.
people need to go check out. Is there a link below? Can we get a link below for all that stuff? Because breaking news, folks. We got merch. We got merch live now.
Think Stream Elements puts a link in there automatically, but I mean, I just gotta pull up my tab on this side. But yeah, you hear his voice. Aiden's also here.
Yeah, my voice is a little low today. Did a lot of screaming yesterday, so I'm trying to reel it back in, trying to get it back. But it was a great show yesterday. Ring of Honor Final Battle. We're here today. We got all that DC news. What's going on? Fucking Banshee's going crazy in Brad's house. We got the first look at Joker 2, man. So it's gonna be a great show.
So we have a winter storm coming in. I didn't believe him most of the day, but we are having 40-mile-per-hour winds. If you didn't hear,
Oh, we could hear, man. That sounds like a parched booty hole, man.
so I might be muted a little bit today. Also, I am a little 3 sheets to the wind today, so I am on coffee right now.
There you go, man.
Yeah, bro. I knew that you were gonna come on here on one, bro, because you've been drinking today.
Yeah. Blame Brenda. Brenda actually said when I went up here, like, sorry for getting you drunk, and I'm like, you're not the reason I got drunk. Like, you can totally blame that on me. I will take self-responsibility for that.
You're a grown ass man. You know how to make your own.
Yeah, grown ass man. I've done this before. Don't blame yourself for that. And I actually got a really good workout in before all this, so I'm good for the day.
Man's coming back down to earth. I'm trying to get this
like so I got some coffee going in through me, so I'm probably going to sober up through. So I literally took like a nap. I don't know for how long, because I started watching the movie Raul, and then I somehow ended up in my bed, and then I woke up, watched some more of the movie, and now I'm here. So I know where I'm at right now.
What has Agnes ever done to you to make you go to your
nothing bed? like I feel bad because I'm watching this movie. I'm like, oh, it's my elderly grandmother just telling me about her movie.
Especially because she starts the movie talking about how she's going blind.
Exactly, and I'm just like, and it's the the French blood in me, and I'm just like, oh, she's just so great, and I'm here just, and I feel like Agnes would be all right with me being fucking drunk as shit watching her movie because French.
That's what you drink, right?
I didn't have anything good to drink. I didn't have wine or anything, so it was at Mike's Harder Cranberry, the LeBron flavor, as we all know, the cranberry for Christmas.
And that Sprite shit, cranberry.
Yeah, that shit hits. Like I got the whole Drake face going on, popping out.
Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying. I don't know why my computer is like absolutely just refusing to receive this.
I mean, at least you don't have the wind going on, Aiden. This is horrible. I'm going to mute right now.
Here we go.
I don't know why this is doing what it's doing over here.
And there it is, man. For all the people who are catching the replay of this, anyways, they're like, what are you even talking about? But there you go. New thumbnail. We lit. We live. Shit's good. No problem. No problemo.
2023 is the year of the nerd. Remember that? Because we coming for you. You're going to be watching us.
Yeah.
You just don't know it yet.
Yeah. Big fags.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to lie, bro. Chef Aiden has been fucking in the kitchen cooking today, bro. I've been getting some shit planned out. You know what I'm saying? I was taking my ambrosia, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was taking that ambrosia. Speaking of Nerdcore being up, sponsor code the Nerd Corps at ambrosiacollective.com, all that good stuff. But I was taking my ambrosia today, my mental jewels, and I was
5% off, by the way.
Yeah, 5% off. And I was thinking, and I just had so many good ideas, and We got lots of shit coming up for High Flyer, and hopefully we'll be trying to expand some of that content. And I know everyone else is, we're putting in a lot of work behind the scenes for all the other content going on the channel too. I'm sure, all the festival coverage, I'm sure it's just gonna get even bigger as the year goes on. You know what I mean? So shit's gonna be good, man. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, I gotta fix this shit on fucking what's it called? On Stream Elements, but I don't know
While
why
he
the
does
hell.
that,
Yeah.
shout out to Microcheed for giving us that little affiliate status for Ambrosia, because I didn't think we would get that.
Well,
Honestly,
I knew we would get it. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where it's like you really just gotta fucking ask and put in the effort, and you gotta try. Because if
yeah,
you
that's
just
true.
don't do shit anyways, then you're never gonna get anywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's what we're finding out, Aiden, is if we ask, people are like, okay,
Yeah, because I mean,
70,000 listens.
if you just walk around having this like pissy mindset that nothing's ever gonna happen for you in life, it's like, well, yeah, it probably won't if you don't do anything. It's
Well,
like
I
if you
mean,
at least try. I mean, look at
I
bro. I've literally 180 my entire life this year, so it's like it's
yeah,
really hard for me to sit back and listen to people's excuses at this point. I'm a dude.
and literally
I'm
just
a dude with
taking
face tattoos, like making my own money, making my own bank, flipping my life around, bro. Like shit can happen for you.
well, and literally just taking 2 hours of the day just to fill out shit, and then people coming back and be
Hmm.
like, yeah, like y'all have put in enough work, 70,000 plus listens, like why not? And
Yup.
it's been more than I thought we would get. So we've got Ambrosia, which we really wanted. I really wanted Ambrosia, to be honest.
Oh yeah, bro. Love the shit, man.
Yeah,
Make
like
a whole damn
that
podcast.
banana
We can make.
maple.
I mean, it's not. It's really just like it's not even cap. Like we really be using this shit. So like
Yeah,
genuinely, like for the
even
people who are watching right now, like for real, go check out Ambrosia Collective. They've got great stuff, especially for a lot of you guys that are talking about you want to get in shape for 2023. You've got new goals for yourself. Definitely check out the kinetic mushrooms. Get your pre-workouts right. Definitely check out that P7. It is the same exact benefits that steroids give you, but all natural. You heard me, all natural. There's nothing unnatural about the substance. So if you're looking to get jacked, you want to get ready, you want to get right for the new year, ambrosiacollective.com. Use the code the Nerd Corpse.
And no, Kylie, we are live right now. Just to let you know.
It
Yeah.
always has to ask whether we're live.
This is the live show. We don't pre-record the live show. The live show is like the one show that's never pre-recorded.
And
What you got going on, Ro? You look. Are you? What's going on?
Roll's in the background there, just putting up all the
I'm working the
shit. He's
computer.
trying to figure out all the shit.
And did that work?
Also, shout out to Rogue Energy. Thank you. 6-shooter grooming company. Thank you. Who else we got?
Yeah,
No,
we
we
gotta.
didn't
We need to. We need to
fucking
work out.
We
We need to
literally
work
got
out
like
a. We need to work out a sponsorship schedule because it'd be kind of impossible to like drop
Yeah,
everything
because
every episode. We need to
and
delegate.
here's the thing is when I signed up for all this shit, I was like, we'll get like 2 or 3. I didn't realize we get like all of them.
We got to be prepared for success, man.
I guess. I'm like, I'm enjoying it. Just like Rogue Energy, 10% off. Sweet. Because we were like, hey, we need to try for a gaming supplement. I'm like, okay, let's see what do we got. And we got one.
Okay, I don't. At the risk of shooting ourselves in the foot, what the fuck is a gamer supplement? Like, what does it do? Because like,
so
is it like heighten your ability to like play video games, or
I
is it
think
like a
it's the
nutritional
extra
thing?
focus. It's more, it's energy. It's energy anyway. It's probably got like tons of shit caffeine in it. That's what it's for.
bro, this
It's
fucking
make you
bot
be
is
able to stream for like 24 hours a day. That's how I
Bro,
feel
this
about
bot is running and it still won't fucking work. Fucking command.
it. We have merch.
Yeah, I think
We
we're. I
got
think
merch
we.
now?
Yeah, I think we just gonna have to pass that one up for right now. But if you go to streamelements.com/the nerd course, you should be able to access the merch page.
Yeah. It's never worked on YouTube for some reason. It's never wanted to work on YouTube. Works perfectly on Twitch. Every command, every bot, every what's it called timer works perfectly on Twitch. YouTube, it never wants to work, especially when you see it right there that the bot is running. But I mean, who knows? Who knows?
I mean, it's this show. I've come to terms with this show never getting exactly everything 100% right.
I mean, today I didn't get everything 100% right on stream either, bro. So it happens.
Now you had a good stream though. Like
Yeah.
me and Aiden were in there giving you shit.
Yeah, Keon was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
But what you get up to today? What you been up to today? Aiden?
I mean, that was pretty much it. Just like
Oh.
doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I'm working on, trying to get an idea for, you know. So I don't like to I'm taking a look at what the schedule's got up ahead. I'm getting prepared for the next year for High Fly Radio. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be the champion, you got to get prepared to be a champion. So. Listen, man, you can't get offended, brother. You know what it means at this point to be the champion. You know that it's just a constant target on your back, bro.
I mean, if you are not tuning in to High Flyer Radio, you're missing out because
You
we
are
got a
missing
whole
out.
fucking story coming.
Yeah.
Like y'all don't even know. Like
Yeah,
the
bro.
shit that's coming and happening. Like the fact this man right here, like no winning record at all, champion and is the most successful champion.
I mean,
of all time.
now he's got a winning record.
Yeah, now he has a winning record, but most successful champion throughout this whole, year.
Okay. All right. Let's slow it down a bit. Slow it down.
How are we gonna slow that down? He's literally held on the belt for longer than anyone.
Not yet. He ain't crossed that threshold. He ain't crossed
underdog.
the threshold yet, brother. You got a couple.
Aiden's in his fields right now.
You
He's
got
like,
a couple
dude,
weeks
no.
before that happens. You're on your way, but you got a couple weeks, man. So
I mean, I am the underdog. I am the needle mover of High Flyer Radio. I am the greatest High Flyer radio champion. Doesn't matter how you say it. You're gonna have to put respect on my name while I have this thing right here.
I mean, don't forget creator of the network. Don't forget that.
I am the creator. I'm your creator.
We are
I'm
all
everything.
here because of this man. Don't forget that.
Yeah, 100%. And you know what, Brad? It like we always say, bro. It always runs through the network.
It all runs through the network, bro.
Yeah, that's right. But Brad, what have you been up to today?
This man is just like, fuck y'all.
You know what? I don't have to speak for myself. I just let the actions do the talking.
Hey, now I'm not saying anything against you. You were the original champion. You will always be the original champion. And I know you're up next. You're up next to try and get your belt back. Like, I can't take that from you. But, this man's on fire. This man right here, he's fucking on fire.
Kylie says, me and Brad are going to win tag era. As our tag team name will be, we want big beefy
men slamming against each other. That's all we need. That's all we need, Kylie. Like, I agree. Big beefy men.
All right. But Brad, what did you get up to today? I know that you smoked some chickens or stuff.
Yeah, we got some
smoked something
hens. So I didn't smoke any of that. Like literally I have. Okay, I'm not gonna put myself out there. Like I could have, but I did not this week because I totally forgot about I had some.
Fuck? It's legal in Arizona.
It's pretty much illegal.
Yeah, it's legal. Too. It's legal, but at my job, it's not as legal.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's fair.
Let's just say I could have, but I didn't.
Understandable.
Like, shout out to the homies who like hooked me up, but yeah, I totally forgot about I had it. But anyways, so I smoked some Cornish hens today. It turned out really fucking good, like really good. We fucking shot that shit up with butter, butter and the spice, put the spice on the outside, smoked that shit for like, I'm guessing an hour and 30. Then we had some corn with that, and corn turned out amazing. Like I don't know what Brenda did to it, but it turned out amazing. And and then I got 3 sheets to win because whenever I smoke or grill, I have to drink because it doesn't turn out right unless I drink. That's been a thing. So Mike's Harder Cranberry, shout out to LeBron. Yeah, that shit gets you fucked up. And then
I don't think I think it's Sprite, Brad. I don't.
Whatever.
Sprite cranberry, bro.
But then Brenda had to mix one of my
beverage. Brad.
But then Brenda had to mix one of my Mike's Harder Cranberry, so I was just fine with that. She hit it up with Bacardi Raspberry, like half and half Bacardi Red. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And I just drink it, and now I'm sobering up, thankfully. But I literally woke up 30 minutes ago, and I go, oh fuck, I have a show.
Yeah, that's pretty
And
much what happens every time that I get on
yeah,
live show.
luckily
I'm like, oh shit, we have a show today.
Yeah, luckily professional enough where my brain was like, okay, we gotta sober up, we gotta get coffee, we gotta get something running through here. Just go through the brain.
Arizona Delphia.
Arizona
Next,
Delphia, indeed.
He's jerking the chicken like some heat.
Is Arizona Delphia where Black Adam 2 is gonna be set?
Yeah,
That's where that's gonna be set, and then the soundtrack will be made by Meek Mill.
Oh,
no one knew that.
Mm-hmm. I still haven't seen Black Adam, bro. I have no desire to watch the
just
movie.
Don't.
Just
ask Raul. Raul sees all the movies, and then he tells me like if I need to see it or not. He's just like,
nope. Yeah, do yourself a favor, right? Just don't watch that. Just
do yourself a favor and continue life the way that you're already doing by avoiding it.
Well,
it's not gonna bring you anything.
Didn't DC just cancel like anything having to do with Black Adam, Black Adam?
Yeah. I guess,
I believe is up in the air.
I think
let me look it up. Let me look up the story.
So like,
I think the only thing DC is like going forward with is like we're gonna do Matt Reeves Batman, and that's it.
Yeah. So that all that stuff is up in the air because James Gunn did tweet out like, okay, there's some stuff that was true that came out. There's some stuff that's not true, and there's stuff that is not, like, we still don't know if it's going to be true or not. Like, maybe me and Brad should be Team Dunk because I had 2 pictures of Long Island iced tea. Oh my god!
I mean, Kylie, that was on Tuesday though. This is Sunday. You gotta kick it up a notch. You're gonna keep up with us. Like,
Kylie says that she bought Black Adam on Amazon.
Why?
Because Kylie
is that
loves
for
Black
sale
Adam.
already?
You can pre-order it. Yeah.
Speaking of Black Adam, I'm just gonna bring it up because we brought it up on the live show on Friday. Aiden, do you think The Rock is on steroids?
Oh yeah, for sure.
There you go.
Is this actually like a debate that people are having?
No. So this is based on back on Friday.
On
this is when Liver King came out this week. He was
I'm about to be on roids, man. I'm about to kick it up a notch. Hey, brother, turn me up.
He got called out for being on steroids. It's Liver King though, so everybody was kind of like, yeah, no shit, even though you're saying you weren't. And then Joe Rogan was like, well, we all know The Rock's on steroids, and I haven't heard from The Rock, probably won't hear from The Rock, which is, probably the way to go for The Rock. And but it's now brought up like, is The Rock on steroids? And it's like,
oh yeah, of course.
50 years old, looking like that.
The real question is The Rock really going to win the Universal title at WrestleMania this year? And
no.
I hope the answer to that one is no.
No, because why would you have a man who shows up once every 3 years have the title?
That man stays busy.
Yeah,
that man doesn't know what it's like to not work. Yeah, like give Roman Reigns, like just have Roman Reigns beat him and be the head of the table, as Roman Reigns has always been. Bought it for Dr. Fate. Oh.
If they put the Universal title on The Rock at WrestleMania, the only reason they're doing it is because they're immediately going to put it on Bray Wyatt. Like, I guarantee you that's what's going to happen.
Which at the same time has Bray Wyatt shown up from behind? Has he?
I mean, he's been there every week, but he hasn't done anything.
Has he wrestled yet?
No, he's just growled in a microphone.
I think he's just scared everyone in the backstage area. That's all he's done is scared all the producers in the backstage.
If The Rock wins, it's because whoever wins the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania is gonna fucking cash in that night.
I am telling you, they are
not cash in on The Rock, and it would be like, because The Rock wouldn't just be like, yeah, let him cash in on me.
They are not going to fuck with the Bloodline storyline right now. The Bloodline is the only interesting thing, really.
What do you mean they're not going to
have a lot of people tuning in?
What does that mean? Expand upon that thought.
We got Sammy Usi. We got that. We finally have Jey Uso smiling. Like, that's new.
Again, bro, I think it's because it's all cap. I think it's because now they all know that they're about to turn on Sammy, and
that's the thing. Like, we want to tune into that. That's still a Bloodline thing, though. So you still want to tune into that and see how that's going to turn out. And then you have Kevin Owens thrown in the mix. Like,
They better hurry
what?
up though, because I'm telling you, I actually watch these shows weekly, and it's starting to get a little boring. It's the thing of like whenever you watch Friends, the whole time you're waiting on Ross and Rachel to get together. When
Here we
Ross and
go.
Rachel actually get together, it's a little boring now, man. It's like the whole
I
idea of
mean,
like the
yeah, it was.
tension is gone now. Like there's nothing that the Bloodline is doing different now.
I mean, I think the only I don't
I want them
disagree
to.
because the
I
only
just
thing
want
we
them to
have.
do something. Like they have to do something else this week. They have
I
to
agree
change
because
it.
the only thing really going right now is the whole solo thing of just jabbing people in the throat with a thumb. Like that's really the only thing going on.
I
But
like
yeah,
that
well,
segment, bro. I
that
really
was
liked.
good.
I
That
liked
was
what
good.
Solo did that week,
Yeah.
bro.
With,
Like,
And then
because
Riddle's
Riddle?
just
Yeah.
Riddle's like back in like his throat is closed up now for months. I guess
Yeah.
Riddle needed a break.
Yeah, I think they should. I know this isn't high flyer, but you know we always every time I'm
It's
around
a
we
live
always
show,
do.
fuck it.
But I think they should put. What I think they should do is eventually, if they really want this theory like U.S. title thing to be a thing, I think eventually Braun Breaker should drop the NXT title to Mello, and I think Braun should come up and win the U.S. title. I feel like that would be a really good title for Braun Breaker to establish himself on Raw. And then I think eventually out after that, maybe you put it on someone like a Solo Sikoa.
Going back to that, why is the New Day in NXT?
damn, Brad. Holy
Jesus
shit,
saying.
Christ.
I'm just saying.
God damn, that shit was like. That's how I know that you don't have that shit pointing at your mouth, bro. That's how I know
I'm
that
just
shit
saying,
ain't pointing
Raul,
at your
why
mouth.
is the New Day in NXT?
It was actually like I'm not gonna lie though, it was actually a really good match. Like it was my favorite match that they had on the NXT show last night. It was really funny, and I would actually highly recommend it to people to watch. They had like a twerk off, which was pretty funny. There was a spot where they threw the belt in the ring, and everyone just kept passing it around to each other.
Yeah, which was cool to see, but why don't they just make them the tag team champions?
Because the Usos are the tag team champ, brother.
What
Are you telling me
Those
right
have been
now
tag
that
team champions for a while now. So
are you
Because Vince
telling? Are you
McMahon.
genuinely telling me that you think that the New Day is a hotter act right now than the Usos?
no.
Okay, thank you, Brad.
And also,
But you
Brad,
can build
because
up to
Vince
that.
McMahon made the mistake of unifying the fucking titles, which he
But you
shouldn't have
can-
fucking done.
You can build up to that though. Like it doesn't take long to build up. You can do it in like a week. We've seen
Because,
it.
Brad,
We've
it's
seen them
obviously
build up
build
in a
up.
day and be able to do shit.
The obvious buildup is going to be Sammy and KO.
Yeah,
It's gonna be them too.
that's what's gonna end up happening.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, I mean, New Day
But-
just added what's it called? Some new stuff to their
this
to their
leaves the question on
resume.
who's going to take the title off Roman.
It's gonna be Cody. I don't know, man.
I don't think it's gonna be Cody, man. I really don't. I genuinely think like him being away for so long and so much happening within that time that he was away. Like I don't think anybody thought Sami Zayn was gonna get this over. Like I don't think it's Cody's time anymore now. I'm like not that I'm saying he's never gonna get it. I just think that Cody is now looking at more like a SummerSlam type of thing. You know what I mean? Like let him like reestablish himself. Like maybe him and Rollins just have a feud going into Mania again, or maybe Cody feuds with I don't know. Maybe Cody feuds with like Stone Cold or someone. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe Cena.
I think it's all gonna have to do with
What if
like,
we got heel John Cena for the first time ever against Cody Rhodes?
I'll cut my pants, bro.
They tried to
Put in
heal
my
John
pants.
Cena
I clean my
back in the
pants.
day.
No, they
It
have.
just
They've never tried to.
It just
heel
never
John
went
Cena.
over.
He was kind of just like an
Yeah.
aggressive, like young dude in his 20s. It was
Yeah.
never really like
Yeah.
heel. You know what I mean?
Not full
You're not
heel.
wrong. They
Really
tried to do the
quickly-
heel and it just didn't turn out.
Dog collar match. Yeah, let's talk about the Briscoes and FTR.
Oh, Aiden could talk about that because he was there.
Oh my god, man! What a beautiful match, man! Like it's just like I think it was the greatest dog collar match of all time. I don't think it's unfair to call that. Like a lot
Even
of
better than Punk and MJF.
Yeah. Oh yeah, way better than Punk and MJF. It was just the moment that it started, it was just two dudes who wanted to beat the shit out of each other and wanted to win the ROH title, man. And they brawled through the crowd. There was a spot where it was Cash, and I can't remember which Briscoe it was, but the one that doesn't have any teeth. I think Mark Briscoe, the one who doesn't have any teeth in the front of his mouth.
Yeah.
But it was him and Cash, and they're sitting there fighting, and they're using the chain. They've got it balled up on their fists, and they're punching each other out. And they're on the apron, and they have this whole bed of chairs just laid out, like on the floor. And he pulls them over, and Mark went all the way through all the chairs, man, and it was crazy. And then Dax is taking the chain, and he wraps it around his head on the top rope, and he's sitting there, and he jumps off the top rope into like a chain headbutt on I can't remember which Briscoe it is. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know too much about the Briscoes, but it was just amazing, man. Like
Jay or what?
Yeah, it was Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe. Yeah, because I was like the one with the J driller. Yeah, Jay Briscoe. He drops the headbutt on him, and I wasn't expecting FTR to tap out, man. Like out of everything, I wasn't expecting that to be the finish, but I think they're getting ready to tell a really cool story about FTR disappearing from wrestling for a little bit and then coming back eventually to win the AEW title. I'm a little bummed that we're never going to get the four world title reign.
Yeah.
I really thought that that's where we were going. I just think that they took too long and Acclaim got too hot to not, you know what I mean?
Of
so
course,
it was just it's just one of those things. But FTR, they're solid, bro. Like I mean, if you say FTR is the greatest tag team of all time, you're probably not wrong. You know what I mean? Like that's where they're at. I thought Claudio and Jericho was a fucking awesome main event, like a just phenomenal match. Jericho tapping out in the giant swing was incredible, and my favorite part was being there live. They were both down for a spot in the first time, and we were counting. I mean, 7, Ocho, and then it started silent. But then every time, and you could tell Jericho was just like trying to find any way that he could have a spot where there was a count, where there was a ref count. And every time that there was a ref count, as soon as they got to 7, everybody would just stand up and throw their hands in the air, and we went, "Oh!" And it was great, man. So the one thing that I wanted to say for people who were like, I saw people online were asking like, what the hell was happening in the building? It was fucking hilarious. So in the Athena and Mercedes match, Athena takes one of the top rope turnbuckle off, and she throws it out into the crowd. And this dude catches it, and he's like, yeah, I got it. Immediately, the production crew immediately shows up, snatches it out of his hand, takes it back. All of us are just booing the shit out of this production dude who's standing there with like the pad in his hand, and the whole crowd, give it back, give it back, give it back. So you can hear that in the background. And eventually this one production dude came up, and he's wearing this green flannel, and he takes it, and he's kind of like does a thing like, nah, like, it's the only one that we got. We're on a cheap budget. And so whenever at the end of the show, whenever he had to hop back at the ring to put it back on, the entire room just booed the shit out of this dude who's got like his AirPod in, and he's like blowing the shit out of the ring and like mopping it up. And he's like, what the fuck did I do? To the point where like halfway through the show, I turned back again, and the brother's in a whole new outfit. He had to divert the heat off of himself by changing his whole fit. But it was a great show, man. It was such a good time. Honestly, it was best pay-per-view of the year.
How was that Samoa Joe match?
God damn,
Brad,
what are you on, bro?
I am literally. This is literally just my mic. I've not changed anything.
I don't know what has happened, but Samoa Joe was awesome. He was the Samoa Joe. He killed Juice Robinson.
He was the Samoa Joe.
He was the Samoa Joe.
Right, I have
there you
down
go.
my mic volume.
There you go. That's a lot better.
Is it good now?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Fantastic.
That's a lot better.
I have not touched this for like the fucking year or however long I've had this. So I don't know what's going on with it.
I feel like when you were moving around, you probably moved the dial or something in there.
Yeah, maybe.
There is literally no dial on this.
I don't know.
Wait, there is a dial on this.
I don't know, man. This man's having mic spots.
Yeah,
man thinks it's a gimmick mic. It's gonna bop somebody over the head with it.
Brad drank so much that he fucked with his microphone now.
He said, "Fuck this mic." Nah, man, but it was great. There was one spot on the show that was really weird, where it was what's his name, Lince Dorado or whatever, Dorado and Roosh versus AR Fox and Blake Christian, and it seemed to me as though like I don't know, they fucked up the finish or something because dude kicked out at 2 and the ref
Yeah.
counted 3 and signaled the bell and the whole place was just fucking pissed. And but then like Roosh and Dorado looked like genuinely pissed and like started like they were doing like shoot like chair headshots and I was like, whoa, like this is crazy.
They did head chair shots.
Yeah.
Jesus
Like
Christ!
it like and but it looked like Roosh was pissed because he was gonna beat the shit out of that ref because the ref was sitting there like he like it would it this was not no fucking acting, bro. This shit was real.
What
Why
about
can't
that? What about that cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger.
How was that match? The Shinobi Shadow Squad.
Yeah, it was all right. It was pretty good.
Kylie asked, why can't Tony copy ROH pay-per-view runtime for AEW? It was perfectly timed.
I don't know. I was definitely getting a little tired there at the end as someone watching in the crowd, and I missed one of the matches. So it's like I was definitely by the end of it like, yeah, I'm ready to enjoy this Jericho and Claudio main event and leave.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting Claudio to win the ROH world title though, but you know, that was cool. I honestly I really liked it. At the end, people were throwing the streamers in and Claudio caught one of them with his hand and then he threw it back out and then they would throw it back in and he kept catching it and it was a really fun and it got himself back over with the crowd because the crowd was really split. Like I would say that 60% of that crowd wanted Jericho to win at the end of it. Yeah.
Who the hell would want Jericho to win?
Because Jericho's doing like on one of the best runs of his whole career right now, man. I'm telling you, bro, he is a bit fit. I don't give a fuck what the internet says, bro. Chris Jericho is one of the top 5 wrestlers of the year. Like Jericho he put Ring of Honor on his back. Jericho put Ring of Honor on his back, bro. These past couple months, man. I think Jericho probably has like top 5 Ring of Honor world title reigns.
Nah,
bro. Go ahead. Let's go through the list.
Punk, Samoa Joe, Nigel McGuinness, I hate that I'm saying this right now. Jay Lethal, Bryan Danielson. Come on, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't know anything about the Nigel McGuinness reign.
Wasn't Samoa Joe the longest running?
I don't know anything about it, bro. I can't lie. I'm just speaking for what I know.
Yeah, but that's 5 right there, bro. 5 right there.
All right. I just think the idea of the sports entertainment guy winning the Ring of Honor world title in this time where Ring of Honor is like at such a low. Listen, you can have favorite champions, but I'm talking about the reign. What did Kevin Steen do in the reign that made his better and more?
Had one of the greatest matches of freaking ROH history with El Generico.
I mean that I understand that, but I'm just saying, does a match define the whole reign?
Yeah, but I mean, like, also just how big that period was for like Ring of Honor, man. I mean, and I'll give Jericho because, dude, like, yeah, what's it called? If it wasn't for this reign, probably like nobody would actually be talking about Ring of Honor.
If it wasn't for this reign, what? Nobody would be talking about Ring of Honor?
Like right now? No.
That's why I'm saying, like, I think people need to give credit where it's due for what he's doing for the brand. Because these other people, like, you know what I mean? I know Kyle O'Reilly is great, but is anybody seriously saying Kyle O'Reilly is top 5 Ring of Honor world champions?
Well, I'm not.
Is anybody saying Cody Rhodes is a top 5 Ring of Honor world champion? If you are, you're lying.
I would say 15 at least.
Top 15, but I don't know. Kylie, I think you're just naming Ring of Honor champions. Because you've named way more than 5.
Kylie's got Wikipedia open right now, just copy and paste.
You've named 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people.
I forgot this one.
So you're proving my point for me at this point. And none of the I don't know. I mean Adam Cole, I would maybe set that one aside, but I don't know. I think people just retroactively want to pretend that Adam Cole is a top, like this great Ring of Honor world champion when it's, I mean, he was, but at the same time, it's like You can't say that Adam Cole today was the same Adam Cole that he was back then. It's a
No.
little bit. It's a little bit of this. We look back at history through these rose-tinted glasses. You can't apply context today to what happened all those years ago. You can't say, "Oh yeah, I've been a Roman Reigns fan, brother." Before 2020, nobody was a Roman Reigns
I
fan.
was.
Okay, well, you could enjoy that big dog all you want.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Hey, bro. Let's go. Let's just say I sat there and I said, "This man you seen on that screen, that ain't all he's got. That
This
ain't
is
all
the
he's
most.
got."
This is
I
the
mean-
most cap shit I've read all day. Number one,
I
Adam
mean, you
Cole.
can say that's not all he got, but Roman Reigns was not good on the mic.
No, he wasn't.
He
No,
was not.
no, he wasn't. And like that's what
No.
I said. Like because I remember seeing those like old that NXT that old NXT promo he had, and I was like, damn, when he's doing this heel shit, like he's got something there. And I was like, this is just Vince. This is Vince's Roman Reigns. But I was a fan of Roman because of the ring stuff. Like I loved him in the ring, and but it was great that when we get to 2020, we see the Roman that we deserve. The Roman that we
Oh,
should have
yeah.
had from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, listen, we like seeing everybody succeed.
I mean, I just like seeing the Shield is like top tier and like everywhere.
Oh yeah.
You have
But,
John Moxley, Seth
but
Rollins, Roman
yeah.
Reigns. They're all top tier.
But I'll tell you,
It's
what's it called? Aiden, I'd put Jay Lethal and Jay Briscoe
That's fair. That's fair. man.
over Adam Cole. Over Adam Cole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Because if you watched Ring of Honor at that time, you all know how important that match was. The Jay Briscoe versus Jay Lethal match, where it was like, and we were like, is Jay Lethal actually gonna win this shit? And like that is one of the best matches in Ring of Honor history, and I fucking love that match. And like that, like it's just such a great
Like
match.
people that
man.
would say that Liv Morgan is a top 5 SmackDown Women's
That's
Champion,
true.
just because
That's
just
true.
because you like
That's
Liv
true.
Morgan. It's like,
That's
bro,
true.
you can't. Y'all are liars, bro. Like, stop
That's true. That's
fucking
true.
lying. Let's stop, bro. Let's stop pretending. Let's stop.
Though Liv winning the title is like a really big moment.
It's a
like
cool moment, but
rare moment.
it's that WWE shit, man. It's a moment. Everything
Yeah,
after sucks.
I don't think
Yeah.
Liv should have lost that title, but not to Ronda Rousey.
Nah.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
mean, I'm cool with her losing it to Ronda Rousey, but I just think that the way that they booked her immediately following was like ass.
No, like the point of them giving to Ronda Rousey, like, what is this shit? So you're gonna give to Liv, who hasn't been able to really live up to the title, and giving to Ronda Rousey, who has never lived up to the title and can't wrestle.
Yep.
I don't know, bro. Ronda Rousey or Liv Morgan?
I'd rather have Liv had it
I'd rather have
longer
Liv, bro.
than fucking Ronda.
Yeah,
I can't stand
I'm trying to sit here and think about what my counterpoint would be, and I'm like, I don't really even have one. At this point, I'm just like, the SmackDown Women's title's in the mud anyways, bro. That shit's been ass for years. Bro, that shit's been ass since Bailey had it. Like, ever since Bailey lost it, it's been ass.
Bailey and Hayes.
Yeah.
Or ever since Bianca lost it.
Yeah. I don't give a shit about that title. Yeah. It's like honestly, bro, like I can't.
I don't even know the legacy, because didn't Charlotte and Becky like swap titles on SmackDown? So I don't even know what the legacy is, bro. Fuck, that shit's combine the titles, bro. please, man, make the women's division one division, bro.
Yeah.
The women need to be on every show. I don't understand. If the men are on every show, the women need to be on every show. Because the y'all's women's roster is bro. What is the SmackDown women? Anyways, I'm done. We talk wrestling on Saturdays, bro.
We talk wrestling on Saturdays. Well, I guess this is gonna be a pretty like big discussion. I guess we'll get started with this DC stuff here.
Yeah, bro. I got this Hollywood Reporter article if you want me to drop that for you.
Drop it in or share the screen.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll just share the screen.
Yeah. Liv was a transitional champion to Ronda to set up for Charlotte's return and get her win back from Ronda. Yeah, I can see that happening. But also,
man, I don't. Are y'all really gonna make me watch fucking
Charlotte again?
Charlotte and Ronda Rousey again, bro?
Blue.
Jesus Christ!
All right, I definitely can't see that. So, Brad, you go ahead and go for it, or Raiden.
I guess I can. Johnson, this comes from the Hollywood Reporter.
Man,
Johnson.
let me. I will just. Listen. I've got the ability of
tell me which
foresight.
paragraph to read. I will read the paragraph.
I've got the ability of foresight. I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna skip through this one, man. Essentially, what it's saying is that there's been what I've been saying on the show for years at this point, that within DC there's been a lot of talks of switching some things around. People are people are kind of like, why do we even have these actors playing these characters? They're not really suited for them. So you've got this idea of Jason Momoa being looked at to be playing Lobo in like a Lobo movie. Um, what else do we got going on? They're looking to want to see what the success of Shazam and Fury of the Gods and Blue Beetle are going to be before they actually move forward with any type of sequels for those movies. Essentially, they also told, I'm just going to go ahead and stop the screen because I've already read it through it. They sent Patty Jenkins the Wikipedia article definition to what a character arc was after that was the response to reading the Wonder Woman 3 script, which if you've seen Wonder Woman 1984, yeah, I can understand why that call was made. So essentially, James Gunn over at DC is kind of looking at it and kind of going about it the same way that we've been saying for a long time, where it's like, yo, it doesn't take common sense to realize that you guys just aren't utilizing everybody the best way. Like, why is Jason Momoa playing Aquaman, bro? It's I don't give a fuck what people say. It doesn't work. I don't like it. It's not Aquaman. It's just Jason Momoa, which is kind of the problem with the DC films, right? Is that it's just actors being actors that also happen to be these characters, you know? So, essentially, Man of Steel 2 is still a maybe. Wonder Woman 3 is not happening. Black Adam 2 isn't going to be happening, and they're kind of looking to shake up everything. So
let me just say, Henry Cavill to me has always been Superman. Like, he is a great Superman. He should be playing Superman. That was a good casting. Jason Momoa, though, as Aquaman. Has anybody ever seen the Aquaman cartoons from back in the day?
Fuck
It's
no.
a ginger white dude. Let's be real. That's not Jason Momoa. Like, I love Jason Momoa, and Jason Momoa. I guess I didn't really like the Aquaman movie, but Jason Momoa should be Lobo.
I fucking hate
He
that.
should be Lobo, and I should see Peacemaker come in and out of that fucking whatever they do with that, just to include Peacemaker in that, because I think that would be some great fucking dialogue. I'm just throwing it out there in the universe.
Oh yeah, for sure. Listen, bro. I mean, it makes sense to me, man. I've been saying for a long time they need to reboot this shit. Like, I think honestly they need to take a clean. I wouldn't even rush it, man. I would say stick to like the TV, like keep doing Peacemaker, make the Lobo thing like a TV show. Like, honestly, I would just say like transition all that stuff to TV and then reboot it. Like, do some Flashpoint or
Yeah.
something and take like 5 years off and just for now let the movies stick to being movies like what we're seeing with like the Matt Reeves Batman and whatnot and the Joker films. So that's my
And
only take.
the great thing about Peacemaker is, yeah, you had Jason Momoa in there as Aquaman, but you could always, it's Peacemaker, so who gives a fuck? So you could always have him come back as Lobo in the show, and it just be like, okay, there's Lobo now. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
That's the beauty of Peacemaker. It's so nonsensical in a way already. It doesn't matter.
My response is simply, I don't care. I only care about Joker and the Batman.
Wait. So are you saying you want Joker too? Is that what you want?
Honestly, bro, I'm down to see Joker too.
There
I'm down
is
to see
no
it.
fucking point for another fucking Joker
Brad,
movie.
I'm not saying if
There's
there's a
no
point or
fucking
not.
point
I'm
to
down
another
to see it
Joker
though.
movie. Jesus Christ, man.
Brad,
We've
I'm just
done
saying I'm
Joker
down to
and Joker and Joker and Joker. Fucking
Well,
ended
let me.
already.
Well, I want to ask the question: why is there no point to a Joker 2?
Because I want to see a Clayface movie. That's what I want to fucking see.
But Brad,
I'm tired of the same fucking villain over and over and over. I didn't even want to see Joker in the fucking new Batman movie. Like, I thought the Riddler was enough. I don't need to see fucking Joker ever again.
guys,
They've done the Joker over and over and over. They should have ended at Heath Ledger. Call it a day. Fucking be done with it.
Yeah, I agree with what Stacy's saying in the chat. Never mind dream casting. Just work on the big cohesive storylines. Then cast your Lobo, your Wonder Woman, your Green Lantern. Yeah, that's kind of the problem, right?
Yeah.
Is that they really want to utilize the whole like crossover between the shows and the movies and whatnot, but
Mhm.
there's no reason for them to be there. It just kind of feels like this is one big shared universe for no reason. That, and then you have a lot of different visions going on that just kind of confuse some of the casual audiences, because you still have people that think that Joker and the Matt Reeves Batman are intertwined in the same universe, even though it's pretty clear that they're not. You've still got um, people that think that the Matt Reeves Batman is connected to like the Ben Affleck Batman. Like it's very like it's confusing for a lot of these like common audiences, right? And whenever you confuse
Yeah.
them, then you've kind of lost them.
I mean, and also like a lot of the common audience has been conditioned to the MCU. We wanted like they want their cohesive storyline. They want their
Man.
like
And I don't even
you
think
know,
people want it anymore because this shit's just not good anymore, man.
and
Like,
yeah, and
I just
that's
want a
why I
good
think
movie.
like they're grittier. What's it called? They're grittier solo storylines like Batman and Joker is what's working, and they like that. And I think honestly, bro, that's probably what
and
they're
that's
gonna
what
follow on.
they succeed at, man. I mean, that's what anybody who's in a leadership position at Warner Brothers, I think, is listening to what James Gunn has to say, and if he thinks the way that I think, it's definitely coming from a place of listen. These are the areas that we do not succeed in. We need to cut that. These are the areas
Yeah.
that we do well in. We need to do more of those. We need to be doing more like, we've got this Joker 2 first look, coming out. I think bro, I know this is just a picture of,
I
of
know that
Joaquin
my
getting
man's just
shaved,
getting
man,
shaved.
but bro, this picture gets me fucking hyped. Cause looking at it, man, I'm just like, you see into the eyes of this man
What are,
who
but
hit his peak and has lost everything and is just I feel like
I
maybe the whole movie is going to be this kind of like
I have
fantastical,
but I
like
have this question.
schizophrenic POV.
But I have this question, bro. What are you hoping they expand upon from the first Joker for Joker 2 with
Well,
Joaquin Phoenix?
I want to see the psyche of this man who like
But didn't we
had
see that
this.
in the first one?
I want to see.
Yeah,
You don't just. I mean, let me ask you this question, Brad. If something eventful
Brett.
happened in your life today, would the next 30 years of your life be irrelevant? No. Is that not a fair point for why I'd be excited for this movie? I want to see what happened after that movie. What is going through this man's mind now that he did everything that he wanted to do. He broke out of the system, and now he's just being
But
like
if I
confined
get
to the system
if
on a
I gotta
daily
get
basis.
if I gotta get a goddamn 2 hour and 30 minute movie where he's just stuck in a mental facility, I'm gonna be pissed because Rob's gonna make me watch it and review it. I'm just saying.
I mean, you gotta watch a review. Well,
Yeah, I know I
first
gotta
of all,
watch a review anyway.
first of all, fucker, let's go. Let's see if you'll even get to the theater for that one, motherfucker. So
And
let's chill.
again, I gotta watch out because in any time I have to go to the theater for these types of movies, I gotta be
They'll
careful if I have to go pee.
go pee. Yo, you're like, guys, I promise, I'm not the one you should
I'm
be
gonna
worried
come
about.
right back.
But I'll say this: what I'm really looking forward to, and I said it from the beginning. Once we got that casting news about Gaga, I was like, "Oh, I'm really interested to see where they play off with that, especially if she's playing Dr. Harlan Quinzel. How the psyche of Arthur Fleck plays with the psyche of Dr. Harlan Quinzel, and how we're gonna see that go on. And you know damn well that like Tom Phillips isn't gonna just give you like a comic rehashing. Like he's gonna give you his spin on it. Of course, it's probably going to be a little bit of spin influenced by some films from Martin Scorsese because let's be real, Joker kind of is a little bit of an influence of Taxi Driver and King of Comedy. But um, I'm
Which, by
really
the way,
interested to see.
most people who saw the Joker probably haven't watched Taxi Driver.
Hey, and if
I
it made
mean,
them want to go check it out,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
like go
happy.
watch
Yeah,
I
Taxi
want
Driver.
more.
God
I'm
damn it!
tired of bullshit movies that don't do anything that you can take home with you and reflect on, and maybe might help you change the way that you live your life. That's what
But
I'm tired of.
but
So like
if
seeing
it's
a
a
movie
re
like a Joker 2 come out that it might have something to say is way more enticing to me than a Suicide Squad 3 or an Aquaman 2 or a Wonder Woman 3 that probably doesn't have anything to say other than some bullshit, that's been pushed
which
down
I
from some top executive that was given a bulletin list of points to get across.
which I
Like,
get, but if it's a redressing of just Taxi Driver, why don't you just
but
call
we
it
don't
Taxi
know that it
Driver?
will be. We don't know
But
that
the
no,
it
first
will
one
be.
was. That was a
I mean, it
redressing a
was,
taxi
but
driver.
I
Like, it
think that
was
it had a
good.
different POV for a
It
different
was
time
good, but
period.
don't get me wrong. It's just a redressing a taxi driver.
I would say it kind of was, Brett, but it also had a lot of interesting like talk about the way that the what's it called society views mental health, and like especially that fucking part in there where she was like, well, I can't afford to go to therapy, and he's like, well, basically the system has said fuck you then, you know, fuck you, like
Like
you
I
got,
get
that's all
that,
you
and
got to do.
I'm
You
like
stay poor and you can't
I
get the help
liked
you
the
need.
first Joker. I don't know if there's a need for a Joker 2 though.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to expand on.
We'll see. I think it all comes down to that. But I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure James Gunn right now is saying, don't touch Matt Reeves' stuff. Let's leave that where it's at
Yeah,
because
no
he's got
shit.
something good going on there. Let's see what Todd Phillips does with his Joker too, because the first one made us a shit ton of money. So if he manages to do it again, we're not going to touch that.
Well, what was the
But like,
budget on that? Like less than 50 million, if
yeah,
that.
that was no. I think it was 50 million.
50 million. It was kind of like
Yeah,
the first Deadpool, if I remember
yeah,
right. It was that exact same cost.
yeah.
So I don't blame them for remaking that. It's just if it doesn't do anything other than the first one, I don't see the point in it.
Yeah. Well, I want to hit on some of these other points that I kind of missed though. So there's also, this is from the Hollywood Reporter email list. In the aftermath of the news on Wonder Woman 3 hitting the skids, several items have popped up here and there about how there was a plan to do a spin-off Batman Beyond movie, which you guys talked about on yesterday's show. So if you guys haven't checked that out already, definitely go check that out. It was a good episode. Ferris popped up. The show was funny. From a Batman Beyond movie spinning out from the Flash movie, which was supposed to come out this past year. We all know that. There was also plans for the Batgirl movie. They've talked about how there was supposed to be Michael Keaton Batman and Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman were supposed to show up in the movie. There's also talks that they really wanted to bring back the Deathstroke villain to potentially appear, potentially like Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke from the Batfleck movies appearing as the villain in the Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton. So if anything tells you what James Gunn is kind of looking at and being like, bro, we're shutting this down, maybe it's some of those points, there was talk of a Jon Stewart Green Lantern movie that could finally happen. Superman and Wonder Woman appearing together, maybe, this is me speculating, but maybe having like a relationship. Yeah, so it's just a lot of just everything, a lot of just thoughts and ideas that it feels like executives kind of were sitting around in a boardroom and just kind of literally threw at the wall one day and we're like, yeah, sure, sounds great, money.
Well, the Deathstroke has been planned for years.
Yeah.
Like
And I don't even think
long
people are
time.
interested in the character at this point anymore because they've done it so much in like everything else, like video games, animated movies,
Teen
like,
Titans, basically.
yeah, like Teen Titans, that fucking live action Titans shit, whatever that is. Like, I know I'm a little over it.
Yeah. I was really hyped on the Deathstroke movie when it was announced, because of course I love Deathstroke. He's my favorite villain. But also they had the dude who did the raid. That's who was gonna direct that movie.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh,
that would have been
oof,
dope.
that was gonna be fucking dope. That was gonna be fucking dope. But yeah, and I think now you've got Peter Safran and James Gunn taking this, and like I believe this week is when they're gonna do their presentation to WB Discovery. They're gonna do their presentation to
Yeah,
what's
so
his
next
name,
weekend we're gonna
David
have a whole
Zaslav.
bunch of more news, I'm sure, to talk
Yeah,
about with whatever happened.
yeah. Honestly, y'all, I don't give a shit about Share Universe. Just give me good movies, and so far, what I've been seeing is good is the Batman and Joker.
Yeah.
And if Aquaman 2 is the end of Jason Momoa's Aquaman, then cool and all. I like the Aquaman movie.
Wasn't
I
there
never
a
liked
thing though
Aquaman.
about how like executives were like about this new Aquaman movie?
I don't
Wasn't there?
remember.
I
Well,
thought I saw a report about how executives were like, like
I
this.
mean, I
This
did.
ain't
I did
it.
like the first Aquaman. Like, granted, made a huge ton of money. It
Could
did.
be
It made over
lying.
$1 billion. Like, I can't take that away from it. I never thought it was a good movie,
you know what, Brett?
personally.
What's it called? It's all good,
Like,
man.
there
You
was
know,
one good part in the movie, and they were gonna expand on that part of the movie. Then
Yeah,
they
it
were
was
like,
like
"Nah."
3 seconds long though,
Yeah,
so
like
it's like
what was it? The pit or
the
something?
trench, the
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 trench.
trench.
trench,
The trench. They were gonna
and that was a
expand on
stupid
that,
idea,
and then they
bro.
were like, "Nah, that's the
Bro,
stupid
that
idea."
was a stupid idea. That the
Yeah,
trench is at most a 5 minute. You bought the
Short.
Blu-ray. Yeah, you bought
yeah.
the Blu-ray short film.
It's
Like
true.
that's all I
Yeah.
would want to about like like some fishing dude going out and getting lost at sea and like make a little horse. That's all it
Yeah.
needed to be.
I feel like when they greenlit that thing, that idea, what's it called? I feel like one of the executives was like, "Sure, Mr. Wan, you can have it.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah, yeah,
great.
you can do it."
Yeah, sounds,
He was
And then
like the trench,
when
huh? Sure.
and then
and
when James Wan got out of the room, he was like, "That shit's not happening, bro. Don't worry about that."
I got other shit to do. Fuck that.
Checks. He goes like this, and I got one here about the trench. Do you think
Nah,
the
nah,
trench? Okay.
nah. Okay, we'll
All
we'll,
right.
we'll do something else. We'll do
Logo?
another Fast and Furious 20.
Okay. So we
Yeah.
got Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck together. Okay. All right. Cool. It's like I don't, man. Oh, today, bro. I was scrolling through the backlogs of the Nerdcore, right? Man, can y'all even remember the fact that fucking Spider-Man, like whatever home came out like a year ago? Like,
No Way
isn't that
Home?
crazy?
Homecoming? Is
Yeah.
that
What's it
Homecoming?
called? No Way Home.
No
No
Way
Way
Home.
Home?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, I've totally fucking forgot about that shit.
yeah. Everyone got on my ass for my opinion on that movie, huh?
What'd you say about it?
That was I.
I mean, I
I
liked
thought
it.
it was fine too. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's good, but like
I was
it's
like, that was
not.
I.
But
And
it's
then,
not good. But it's all
yeah.
right. It's kind of like
And
a.
everybody was like, "Wait, Raul, you weren't excited because the three Spider-Man went on screen?" I was like, "No." Oh, yeah.
Well,
I was
listen.
like,
If the movie was good, I would have been excited when it happened. But when it happened, I just kind of went, "No, yeah, yep, there it is."
I don't know. That was the day my dog died, and then I went to go see that movie. So
Oh,
yeah,
it
oh,
perked
well,
me up a
yeah.
little bit.
Yeah. Cheered me up a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
man, what about when Aunt May died though? Like
Oh, yeah.
that would have
fuck
been
Aunt May.
that would have been fucking me up.
Hey, come on, bro. Come on, bro. That was an actually well executed scene. Well,
Nah,
it
bro,
was
it
very
really
well
wasn't.
executed. Yeah, what's it called? Just I thought that was a well executed scene, but what do I know, right? But yeah,
Listen, man, we all
Um,
agree to disagree. I just think that the movie rushed through a lot of shit.
I mean, I wouldn't have killed off hot Aunt May, but that's just me.
I think that movie was the first indicator of what the rest of that phase was going to be like, and hence the
Doctor,
reason I tapped out.
I mean, compared to Doctor Strange, that movie was great. Doctor Strange was just ass.
Jesus Christ, Doctor
Compared to the
Strange.
first Doctor Strange that came out, this Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness or whatever the fuck it was, fucking ass.
Doctor
Just
Strange was
ass.
my strike two, and then the
Thor
one,
loving.
and then the 1-2 or no, Doctor Strange was my real number strike, like was my real strike one, and then the 1-2 punch of Miss Marvel and Thor: Love and Thunder, bro. I was
Thor
out.
and Love and
I was
Thunder was
done.
horrible.
I was like, I can't do this shit
Yeah.
anymore. I'm done.
Where's Thor Love and Thunder?
and this is come from someone who liked Thor Ragnarok. And like Raul
I
doesn't
didn't like
Thor
Ragnarok
and people,
either.
most
Ragnarok
people don't
fucking
like
sucks,
they either
bro.
like or they don't like Thor Ragnarok, but I hated
Hey,
Thor
and you know what? Hey, Raul, have you seen this too? Are you seeing a
Huh.
lot of these people that are like doing this like cap like retroactive like POV on Thor Ragnarok now? Have you seen that too, bro? These
I'm
motherfuckers are cap, man. These motherfuckers are
Yeah.
cap, bro.
Hey, bro, I got Thor Love and Thunder right under Minions: The Rise of Gru, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Minions: The Rise of Gru is actually way better than Thor Love and Thunder, bro.
How do you have that movie under Minions?
Uh,
If did you like Thor Love and Thunder?
No,
Fuck no. That movie was
Okay,
ass.
Oh, well,
what's Minions
eh.
at?
Bro,
Minions
Thor
is at
Love
number
and Thunder.
85, bro.
Number 85. Okay, well that's pretty low. I thought you had like Minions at like number 15 or some bullshit.
Hang
No,
on, bro.
no. Minions is at number 85 of 112.
Okay.
This is cap, bro. Y'all 64%
I
of
couldn't-
people.
No, I can't.
Hang on, let's take a look at what so Hemsworth. This is from Christina Newland at inews.co.uk.
Yeah, these are rotting right here.
Hemsworth has always been likable as the smug superhero god with the Adonis-like physique to match, but the risky attempt to transfer that charisma or spread it around to other characters is not a gamble that pays off. And then Tom Schoen, this is a positive review.
Yeah.
Not just the best Marvel movie yet made,
What? What?
but a bona fide camp comedy classic. Fast,
No.
bright, gaudy, prickly.
Does
antic, and
anybody
fun.
remember a joke that hit in that movie? I don't.
There are like 10 jokes in Minions: The Rise of Gru that's better than Thor Love and Thunder.
yeah,
I'll tell
I
you that
don't
right now.
remember
remember
the
a
fucking-
joke that hit in.
I just remember the goats pissing me off. Oh my god, man!
Screaming on the moon.
This is what you. Is this what the people want, man? they want Quantum Mania and they want Thor Love and Thunder,
Don't.
bro. I'm
I
done.
don't.
I don't want
No.
it.
Mm-mm.
Wake me up when Hugh Jackman comes back.
I'm just going to continue watching the television series because they seem to
Nope.
be going a whole
Nope.
different route on that.
Nope. I'm good. Can y'all I forgot Moon Knight was a thing until like 2 seconds ago too, since you
I
just
mean,
said TV
Moon Knight
show.
compared to Thor, Thor: Love and Thunder is fucking great. Just
I mean, in
terrific.
comparison, it's significantly better, but I don't know. I would still say I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't. Marvel has kind of fallen off
And
quite a
I don't.
bit.
I hate that this is now like for people who like might be viewing this for the first time. Now they think that this is like a I don't know, like a pro DC, pro
Oh
anti
No,
no.
Marvel. No, it's
no,
really
we
not.
don't get
It's
paid by
just
either one,
they're
so it
both
doesn't
getting
matter.
really yeah, they're both just getting like really mediocre, you know? Like I really like I think Marvel needs to start doing the shit that like DC's doing with like the Matt Reeves Batman
You know, I
and like
liked
Joker.
like DC. I like the Batman. I like what James Gunn has brought to DC, which I think is why he got the whole fucking job from DC. Is he did Peacemaker, he did Suicide Squad. He made a better Suicide Squad than whatever the
Fucking
fuck
10
that
times
mess
better
was in
than
the
what.
original. Yeah, so yeah, I think DC is on the right track now. But Marvel, yeah, Marvel has good television series, but their movies have been shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
unfortunately Disney's PC to their detriment. You know, like they like they won't be experimental at all with
Yeah.
anything. And it's just like, come on, bro. Like we understand as the audience goers that like if you market a movie and through the marketing of that film, that's when you decide, okay, do I want to watch this? Do I not want to watch this? It doesn't matter. It's like I don't know. I think it's because there's so many people underneath that Disney umbrella that just like are like anything Disney is good, so it
Peter
must be
Porker.
consumed.
I probably would have given it a Peter Porker.
Peter Porker
That's just
entertained.
what is that? Drake Bell is the Green Hornet or whatever.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Y'all know what
Yeah.
movie I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Wait,
Oh
no, he's the
man.
Dragonfly, right?
Yup.
Oh man, that
The
I
movie
mean,
Green
I
sucks.
will
Hornet.
say,
Oh
like,
fuck
for
yeah.
those who haven't seen, like, the Guardian of the Galaxy, the holiday special, wherever the fuck that shit was, that shit was kind of fire. That was
Hey,
pretty
bro,
funny.
I am looking forward to Guardians 3 though. I did like
Yeah,
that trailer, so like there is some type of hope.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
But
Well,
James
and that
Gunn's doing
again,
that
that's
one
James
too, you
Gunn.
know. So it's like,
Yeah.
wait, hang on,
Again, James Gunn is the savior of all comic book movies,
man.
apparently.
Peacemaker is one of the greatest shows I've ever seen, man. I fucking love
Bro,
Peacemaker.
I'm telling you, man. There's one moment that always sticks in my head in Peacemaker that I always remember. The fucking what's it called? Other homeboy. God, what was his name? Um, his he,
Oh,
It's the prison scene, isn't it?
the fucking what is he? He's like the vigilante or
Yeah, the
whatever.
vigilante.
vigilante.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah,
vigilante.
Yeah.
vigilante goes to jail and he sits down with the Nazis and he says, "So, what's your favorite contribution that Black people have made to America?"
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
He goes, "I think it's
uh,
rock and roll."
oh man, yeah, that show was fucking fantastic. You know what? And I attribute a lot of like what I feel as though was some personal success and gains that I've made this year to that show because a lot of like what Peacemaker was going through, I was also kind of like, man, I'm a dick too.
And
Like, and I was
the shit
crying
with his
myself. I
dad
was like,
too,
man, I
bro.
gotta toughen
This,
up, bro. And the stuff with
this
his dad, yep.
Yeah, that stuff with his dad was all so powerful. Um, fuck, I love that. I love that credit scene where he's just having fun. We had a threesome with Vigilante and that one girl that. Oh man, bro. Wait,
uh,
Peacemaker season 2. When, James? When?
yeah,
I want
Yeah,
when
it.
see
when
that's
is
what I want to
Peacemaker
see.
season 2? That's what I'm worried about. Is they'll cancel Peacemaker. But if they bring on Lobo and then have Peacemaker
Yeah,
as a
that's what I
character in
want,
that,
bro.
fucking
That's what I want.
yeah.
God. Well, yeah,
Please.
we'll see what happens. Like I said, I believe this is the week when the big presentation is being done to David Zaslav from James Gunn and Peter Safran. So I'm sure that we are going to get some news soon. Either way, like I've always said, I'm here for the ride. Let's see what happens. I watch and I critique, and that's it. I don't expect anything. I don't expect anything less. I don't expect anything more. I watch, I critique, and that's how I'd go about with this life. But in the meantime, it has been a pretty fun day, and we want to thank Stacy. We want to thank Kylie in the chat as well. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, Stacey and Kylie for participating in chat here with us.
Yeah.
We will be back tomorrow. Myself and Brad will be live for our review of Varda by Agnes to continue on with our Agnes Varda month as we look at her final film. Because, yeah, we schedule the fucking months like that sometimes where we fucking watch the last movie on the second week of the month.
Yeah. Yeah. We watched the
Yeah.
documentary of the woman, then our last film. Who knows?
Hey, Harry, what's up, Harry? We haven't seen
Hey,
you in a
Harry.
bit.
Long time no see.
Hey,
Long time no see.
Ari.
Harry.
Wait, what does he say?
wizard,
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yeah, listen, Harry.
Oh, wait, that's a horrible fucking wait.
Why is Hagrid drowning?
We actually do have a Triangle of Sadness
do.
review up.
Oh wow. Let me find it.
260.
Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah.
what episode that was.
We'll throw it up in the chat right now for you, Harry. But if you want to know, Triangle of Sadness is my second favorite movie of the year so far.
That was a really good
Fantastic
movie, by the
movie
way. Yep.
from Ruben Ostlund. If you haven't, Harry, I really recommend you watch Force Majeure and The Square. Incredible movies from Ruben Ostlund. He's fantastic. There's a reason
There's a
that
link
man.
in the
Yep.
chat.
There's a reason that man is a two-time Palme d'Or winner. Both those movies fucking deserved it. So yeah, and we'll be there. We'll be back for that for Monday, and then on Thursday we're gonna be talking about Pearl.
Pearl?
Yep,
Catching
the
the Pearl?
prequel to Ty West's ex, and I'm excited for Brad to watch that shit. Oh, I'm excited for Brad to watch that shit. But of course, we'll also have Half-Life Radio next week.
Yup.
All that wonderful stuff.
The cutoffs for the tag team title tournament. You know, they're ending real soon, guys. If you wanna be in that contention, if you want some tag gold, man, you gotta sign up. Seen some interesting names on the boards, man. You know where you gotta sign up at, man? Gotta sign up at patreon.com/the Nerd Corps.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
That's right.
Boom.
I am on my journey to become the first Grand Slam champion here at the Nerd Corps. I will
Talk to the
be.
network.
I will not just be your High Fly Radio champion, but I will be your tag team champion as well. I don't have a partner at the moment, but you know that you are only certain that if you tag team with me, you are in the presence of glory. You are in presence of the greatest High Fly Radio champion of all time. You're in the presence of the most hardworking High Fly Radio champion of all time. The only needle mover here in High Fly Radio. So hit my line, please. Please do hit my line if you want to be my tag team champion. I'm looking for somebody because Brad's already taken.
He's the reason to tune in. I'm just saying.
That's right. That's right. Aiden already told you what's up. Brad, you got anything to talk about? You want us to plug it up or something?
No, I'm still sobering up, so I'm just here.
The Nerdy Chicano on everything, y'all. 2 new videos coming up next week. So keep an eye on that stuff. But in the meantime, good night, y'all. Brad, let's send them out.
All right, Raul. Thank you for being host as always. Thank you to Aiden for co-hosting with us today. Thank you to all those in chat. Thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you.
I cross over everywhere, baby. I want all the titles, bro. Divas title, women's championship.
Crossover, you say.
I
All
want
right. Thank you to everyone. And to end this episode, I guess I'll just say, long live the champ. Young Yoda out.
Long may he reign.